I'm going to say this right away. Whether you like it or not, these are my opinions and thoughts. You may disagree or agree with them, and that's okay. You can voice your opinion in the comments, but this is just my 2 cents. I really like co op games over competitive multiplayer games. Recently, that's what I've mostly been playing. Pal World, Lethal Company, Remnant 2, Baldur's Gate 3, 7 Days to Die have all been staples of my gaming time over the past few months. I honestly don't know when the last time I played a competitive multiplayer game is. Actually, no, yes, I do. It was on the free weekend for Modern Warfare 3. I also played a single game of zombies that weekend, but we'll get back to my thoughts on that soon. In co op games, my favorite game modes are round based horde modes, other than, full co op campaign type ones. And right now, I think the game that does this mode the best is currently Halo Infinite. Halo Infinite's official Firefight is a fast-paced, round-based horde mode. It has 5 rounds per game and is a King of the Hill format. Basically, defend a certain point on the map against waves of enemies each round, stay in the hill to capture it, and hold it for a certain amount of time to complete the round. The last wave of enemies on each round will spawn a boss enemy from the campaign that you have to defeat. And the best thing about Firefight is its fast pace. There are about 10 to 15 seconds of downtime between rounds for a new hill to spawn and weapons to respawn. The games are quick because the maps are all multiplayer maps, which work well with the fast-paced nature. Altogether, I think it normally takes us about maybe 15 to 20 minutes to complete a heroic firefight, compared to a lot of the other horde modes out there, like Gears of War Horde or the horde mode in World War Z. This one is relatively fast-paced, if fairly simple, but simple kind of works in its favor. Halo's Firefight mode has always been a favorite mode of mine. Ever since the original unlimited rounds of ODST and Reach, I've loved Firefight when it was a co-op focused mode. I think we quit playing Halo 5 before their Firefight was even released, because I don't remember touching it at all. But the few times that we've been playing Halo Infinite's Firefight, I've really enjoyed it. Even though I would like a couple of options to be added to it, which maybe you can add them in custom games, but I'm not sure because we haven't tried custom games with it. There are 2 things that I would change in the Firefight. I'd like the ability to just keep going for as long as we want, like an option to vote on stopping every 5 rounds, so that if we don't feel like stopping on this particular map, we can just keep going and the game will keep adding skulls and increasing difficulty like every 5 rounds. The other thing I want is more vehicles and vehicle respawning. They're using maps like Valhalla and the other big team maps, so having vehicles respawn or having different ones spawn after a few rounds would be nice, and I don't think it would hurt the mode's fast-paced nature. Well, you know how I said my favorite co-op modes are round-based horde modes? Call of Duty Zombies was number 1 in that, and Firefight and Gears of War Horde were close second and third. I love the Treyarch version of Zombies. Some of my favorite times were just hopping in and playing the original Zombies maps with my friends back in World War. And I loved playing the mode as it's developed and expanded throughout the games. But with the shift from round-based to open world in Modern Warfare 3, I'm not really feeling it. Zombies originally had the same premise as Firefight. Survive as many waves of zombies as you can, all the way through Cold War, except for the Onslaught mode and the Outbreak map. This was the concept, the core idea, a simple premise of survival in a round-based architecture. And it was a brilliant idea. Introduce something new each map or a new set of mechanics for each game and build the experience out more. But with adding each of these new mechanics, it still kept that same solid premise and core. Now you have this monster of a thing they call Modern Warfare 3 Zombies, or MWZ. And I'll be honest, it's something I don't want to play. Like I said, I only played a single game on my own on a free weekend. I extracted after like 10 minutes and called it good. So I'm not super well versed in Modern Warfare 3 Zombies like someone like Donuts is. Did I give Zombies a completely fair try in the best possible light with it being a co-op experience? No, because everybody else was too busy playing another game and I didn't want to play with randoms. So I'm just giving my first impressions from that single game. And I'll be honest, I didn't want to play anymore after that. Normally with like the round-based zombies, I would have played for most of the weekend in just that mode, just jumping in on my own and playing and playing and playing and seeing how far I could get, or jumping in with the guys and going as far as we can. But this time around with Modern Warfare 3 Zombies, after that first game, I was not that interested to play it on my own or with friends again. I know the question's going to come up of, would I play Firefight solo, or have I played it solo? I haven't played it solo, but I would. Because even if it's forcing you into multiplayer with it, I feel like I can survive well enough on my own during that whole match. Whereas with like Modern Warfare 3 Zombies, I don't feel like I'm going to survive that long on my own, and I'm going to have to figure out a way to squad up with other people. Modern Warfare 3 Zombies still has that intensity of a classic zombies game with, a large number of zombies that can surround you very easily, but it kind of feels like a Ubisoft open world game. Just a map full of markers that I don't fully know which one I should be going for right away, or like at all. I think the whole thing is an interesting new take on zombies, but I hope it doesn't become the norm for the series. And if it is, I hope they add another game mode that brings back the classic zombies core ideas, with the singular maps and just going and focusing on like an Easter egg and surviving. But why am I comparing these two different game modes right now when they're in such a different state? Because I think Firefight has done what MW3 Zombies hasn't. Yes, Zombies is experimenting with different things, but Firefight feels like it's improving from what it was, and it's keeping its core ideas. Firefight feels like it has a good amount of polish, and like it's sticking to its core ideas and improving on them, but still needs some additional things to make it even better. Where Modern Warfare 3 Zombies feels like it's totally abandoned those core ideas for some experimentation. Do I think Modern Warfare 3 Zombies is a worse co-op game mode than Firefight? No, but it's not something that I really enjoyed playing. Overall, I had a lot of fun with Infinite's Firefight, and I didn't have that much fun with Modern Warfare 3 Zombies. And that's all right. I don't enjoy everything that you enjoy, and you don't enjoy everything that I do. But if you did enjoy this video, or it made you think about these game modes more, please hit that like button and maybe subscribe and turn on that notification bell. But even if you don't, I hope you have a royal day.